So guys, if we make the same BRS, means the BRS for the same question or for the same cash book and bank statement, starting from bank statement balance or passbook balance, then here we will write credit or favorable balance as per passbook or bank statement. Now the balance as per passbook or bank statement is rupees 18,000. It's a credit balance. It's a positive balance, favorable balance, and that is why we will write it in plus column. Right, guys? Now we will see the items of difference. So here we have two checks which have been deposited but have not got cleared. For this, we will write the same thing here, that is checks deposited but not cleared or credited. Now, guys, in this BRS, we have started from the balance as per bank statement. It means we are moving towards balance as per cash book. So whatsoever has happened because of this in the cash book, because of this point in the cash book, that will decide whether that item of difference will come in plus item or in minus item column. Am I correct, guys, or not? Are you getting my point? Right. So we have deposited check, but they have not got cleared or created in bank. But what's about cash book? We are moving towards cash book balance. So in cash book, because of these checks, the balance is more. And that is why these checks of rupees 20,000 will come in plus column because of these checks, balance in cash book is more than the passbook. And that is why this 20,000 will come here. Now tell me guys whether you all have understood this first item here or not.
Yes, sir.
Everyone, right? Yash Jaiswal, Manvi, Hunar, Ashutosh.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Good.
Yes, sir.
Now the next item that we have of difference is the checks that we have issued but they have not got debited in bank, means they have not been presented in bank till the date of BRS, that is till 31st August 2023. And these checks are of rupees 6,000, 5,000, and 4,000. That is total 15,000. So we'll write this first here, that is checks issued but not presented or debited. 6,000, 5,000, and 4,000. Total amount is 15,000. Now, what has happened because of these checks in cash book? In cash book, the balance is less because of these checks. And that is why it will come in minus column, because the balance in cash book is less as compared with the balance in bank statement. Have you understood, guys, or not? I'm asking all guys, have you understood this?
Yes,
Yes, sir.
sir. So so in academics, do we have to make it from a cash book to passbook or from passbook to cash book
No, that
balance?
is up to you. I will also tell you that do not worry. Immediately after this BRS, I will explain you how the questions would be asked and what you exactly you are supposed to do. Right?
Okay.
Yes? Yeah.
Yes.
Now the next item of difference, guys, is in the passbook. That is direct deposit of cash by our customer, rupees 4,000. Since it was deposited directly by our customer, and that is why we do not know this, and because of that, we have not recorded that in our cash book. Had we recorded this deposit of 4,000 in our cash book balance would have been more. But since we have not recorded this in our cash book balance is lesser than what it is in bank statement, and that is why this will come in minus column. Because in cash book, the balance because of this is lesser than what it is in bank statement or in passbook. Is it clear to all guys? Guys, please be quick in responding. We do not have time.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Good. The next
Sir.
item is 250 rupees, that is bank charges. So bank has charged us with some charges, and because of that, bank has decreased our balance. However, since we do not know about these charges, because bank never inform us about the charges, and because of that, we have not recorded these bank charges in our cash book. Now, due to this, in our cash book, the balance is more. Had we recorded these bank charges in our cash book, the balance would have been less. But since it is not recorded in cash book, balance in cash book is more by 250, and that is why it will come in plus column. I hope you all have understood, guys. The balance in cash book is more by rupees 250 than what it is in passbook. Got me or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
The last one, guys, is a bill which was discounted earlier has got dishonored, and because of this, again, our bank has decreased our balance. That is, the bank has withdrawn rupees 4,750 from our account. Since we do not know this, it is not recorded in our cash book, and because of this, in our cash book, the balance is more. So it will also come in plus item column, for which we will write bill discounted earlier got dishonored of rupees 4,750. And with this, guys, now we are done with our BRS almost. We just need to do the total of both the sides. So total of plus item is 38, 42, and 43,000, and here it is 19,000. We will leave one line after this, and we will do the total of both the sides. Whichever side is more, that is higher, that would be written on both the sides. So I have written the higher side, that is 43,000 rupees, on both the sides in total columns. Now, to have this side equal to 43,000, we need to write a difference here, that is 43 minus 19,000, as we do in ledger while closing a ledger account. And 43 minus 19 is 24,000. And that is the balance in our cash book. Now, since this 24,000 is coming in the minus item because plus item total is more than the minus item total, it means this 24,000 actually representing the plus column. And because of this 24,000 is considered as the plus balance, that is favorable balance or debit balance in our cash book. So debit or favorable balance as per cash book is rupees 24,000. And that is what is the case, guys. Here, the balance in cash book is 24,000 rupees on 31st August 2023. I hope you all have got this, guys. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Good. So, guys, note down this BRS also now, everyone. And in case, guys, you have any doubt at any point of time, you can always ask. Do not worry of that, guys.
सर ये 24,000 माइनस आइटम में इसलिए आया ना सर, क्योंकि प्लस में ज्यादा था।
राइट। और इसी वजह से ये 24,000 हमारा प्लस कॉलम को रिप्रेजेंट कर रहा है, मतलब फेवरेबल बैलेंस है। So guys, I hope you all have understood with this how we prepare BRS. Now, how you would be asked questions of BRS, that I'm explaining you guys. You would not be given cash book and bank statement at all in any question, or in most of the questions you will not find these things. Usually the questions are where you are given only information of why there is difference in passbook balance and cash book balance, right? Guys, one second. And with those statements, these reasons would be given to you with some information of amount, and with that you have to understand the amount of difference in cash book and passbook balances, and then you have to make BRS. Now in such questions guys, you would be given either balance at the end of a month of cash book or of passbook. Usually both the balances would not be given to you in any question. So since only one balance is given to you, you have to start from that balance only. Have you all understood guys what I explained? I'm asking guys, have you all understood this?
Yes,
Yes, sir.
Right. Now guys, just give me a minute. Let me have a question here. Or okay, you can start noting down this question guys. Guys, you all can start noting down this. Guys, you have to re-log in once the meeting gets over.
So done.
So, guys, have you all noted down this question fully?
No, sir.
Yes, sir.
Complete this, guys, fast. Now we have to prepare bank reconciliation statement. I have tried to cover all the points in this question which were not covered earlier. This is how you'd be asked questions of BRS. So as at 31st July 2023, we have to make BRS. The balance that we have given in this question is as per the passbook, and that balance is 15,600. Overdraft means it is a negative balance, right? I should have written it here, guys, that credit balance of bank and cash book is unfavorable balance minus item, that is overdraft balance. You also please add this, guys, everyone, and here also. Everyone do this fast, guys. I have explained you earlier, guys, while explaining you cash book, what is overdraft. Overdraft means what's your money is deposited of yours in bank, more than that you have withdrawn. That is why we call it overdraft, means amount overdrawn. So are you done with these changes, guys? I'm asking, are you done with this?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
yes.
Yes, sir.
So we have been given overdraft balance of rupees 15,600, means it's a negative balance. So we'll write here debit or unfavorable balance as per passbook. Since it is unfavorable, it will come in minus side. So 15,600 I have written in the minus side. Right, guys? Now, the first point that is given to us
Yes, sir.
is during July 2023, we have deposited checks of 56,200, out of which checks of only 43,500 got created till 31st July. In our cash book, we have increased our cash book balance by 56,200. However, in passbook, balance got increased only by 43,500 because checks of this much only have got created till 31st July. Difference of these two is 12,700. So because of this difference of 12,700, there is difference in cash book and passbook balance. We are moving towards cash book balance in this question. Because of this difference of 12,700, our cash book balance is more. Because in cash book we increased the bank balance by 56,200, but in passbook it increased by only 43,500. So this 12,700 will come in plus column, for which we'll write here checks deposited but not cleared or credited, 12,700. So I hope, guys, you have understood why with 12,700 we have recorded this in plus column. Yes or no, guys? I'm
Yes,
asking all. Have you
yes,
all
Yes,
sir.
sir.
understood this? Okay. The second point is checks of 39,500 were issued during July 2023, out of which checks of 8,700 were presented in August 2023. Right, guys? It means the difference in cash book and passbook out of this point is for 8,700. So we decreased our cash book balance by rupees 39,500, but in passbook the balance got decreased only by 30,800. Because in passbook checks of 8,700 were not presented in the month of July, but they were presented in the month of August. So this is the amount of difference in cash book and passbook balance. That is checks issued but not presented or debited. Since all the checks have been recorded in cash book, it means cash book balance is lesser by rupees 8,700 than passbook balance, and that is why this 8,700 will come in minus column. So checks issued but not presented or debited. I hope guys you all are getting this. Right or not? The next transaction is check of rupees 5600 deposited in June got dishonored in July. And we obviously would have got to know about this dishonor only when we got the statement of July. It means we have not recorded this in our cash book. Had we recorded this in our cash book balance would have been lesser by 5600. Since it has not been recorded, it means our cash book balance is more by 5600 than the passbook balance. And that is why it will come in plus column because in cash book the balance is more. So check deposited earlier got dishonored. The next point, guys, is bank charge interest of rupees 560 on overdraft balance. Since it is overdraft balance, means it's a kind of loan by us from the bank, and that is why bank has to charge interest, which it has charged. But we got to know about this only through bank statement. It means this record is not there in our cash book. Had this been in our cash book, our cash book balance would have been lesser. Since it is not there, the cash book balance is more, and that is why this 560 also will come in plus column. Right, guys, all? The next one is dividend income of 1500 collected by bank was not recorded in the cash book. Bank has directly collected dividend income of us on our behalf because of our such arrangement with the bank only. However, we ourselves forgot to record this in our cash book. Had we recorded this in our cash book balance would have been more or less, guys. I'm asking you all. Had we recorded this in our cash book balance would have been more or less.
More.
Right.
More.
Since it is not recorded, our cash book balance is lesser by 1500 as compared to the passbook balance, and that is why it will come in minus column. Dividend collected by the bank. Right, guys? Now, payment of electricity bill of 4700 because of our standing instruction, which we ourselves forgot to record in our cash book. Had we recorded this in our cash book balance would have been more or less. Manvi, can you answer this? Because of this point number 6, our cash book balance would have been more or less if it is recorded in cash book.
So less.
Right, it would have been less. But since it has not been recorded in our cash book the balance is more, and that is why this will come in plus column. So electricity bill payment by bank as per standing instructions. The next is, guys, a bill of exchange which was retired by our bank at a discount of 600. However, in cash book, the entire bill amount has been recorded. It means in our passbook, the balance has got decreased by 6000 only. That is 6600 minus 600. But in cash book, we decrease the bank balance by the full bill amount, that is by 6600. It means in our cash book, the balance is lesser by 600 than what it is in the passbook. And that is why the 600 will come in minus column. Bill retired by the bank at a rebate. Right, guys? We do not need to write the full story here. Right? This is enough. The next one is bank charges rupees 300 were mistakenly recorded in the cash book twice. It should have been recorded only once, but it was recorded in our cash book twice. And because of this, our cash book balance is lesser by rupees 300 than the passbook balance. The next transaction, guys, is cash sales of rupees 5500 was wrongly recorded in bank column of the cash book. I hope, guys, you all are with me, right? Right, Aryan?
Yes. Yes, sir.
Aryan, are you there in the
Yes, sir.
class?
Yes, sir.
Right. So we did cash sales of rupees 5500. It was cash sales, but it was wrongly recorded in the bank column of the cash book. It should have been recorded in the cash column, but it was recorded in the bank column. And because of that, our bank balance in cash book is unnecessarily more by rupees 5500 than what it is in the bank statement. Since it is more, this 5500 will come in the plus column. Then, guys, payment side of bank column in the cash book was overcast by rupees 1200. Overcasting means over totaling. Undercast means under totaling. So, suppose actual total is 5000, but if I calculate this as 6000, it means I overcast it by rupees 1000. I repeat, if the actual total is 5000, but mistakenly I totaled it as rupees 6000, it means I overcast it by rupees 1000. Now, in the payment side, the bank column was overcast by rupees 1200. You know that at the end of the month, whenever we determine balance of bank or any other account, from the debit side total, we subtract the credit side total, or from the credit side total, we subtract the debit side total. Since the payment side is more, since the payment side was overcast by rupees 1200, it means the balance of bank in our cash book is lesser by 1200. Have you understood this, guys, or not?
Yes, sir.
I'm asking all guys. Okay, let's say this is the cash book. If you see the total of this side, the payment side, it is 7 plus 12, 19, 6, 25, 28, 33, and 437. And that is why 61,000 minus 37,000 is 24,000, which is the balance of this. So the total of this side is 37,000. But I mistakenly overcast it by rupees 4,000. It means in my total, it is not 37, but it is 41,000. Then what would have been the balance that I would have written here? 61 minus 41, that is 20,000. It means if you overcast the payment side, your cash book balance would be less than what it should be actually. It should actually be 24,000, but since I did the wrong calculation here, and because of that, it is coming lesser. Are you understanding this, guys, or not now? I'm asking all.
Yes, sir.
I'm asking all, guys. Hunar,
Yes,
Sir,
sir.
Ashutosh, Ashutosh.
sir, could you please explain again?
See, the total of this side is how much actually is 37,000, right? And because of that, the balance, the actual balance here would be 61 minus 37,000, that is 24,000. But if I take the total of this side mistakenly as 41,000 instead of 37,000, it means I overcast the total of payment side by rupees 4,000. The actual total is 37, but I took it as 41. So I overcast the total of payment side by 4,000. And because of that, my balance here would have been how much? 61 minus 41, that is 20,000. It means due to overcast by 4,000, the balance here would be less. Am I clear or not, guys? All now, Hunar, have you understood this?
Yes.
Everyone, right, guys? Aryan, Ashutosh, Priyansh,
Yes.
both Yash, Shubhi. I hope you all have understood this, guys.
Yes, sir.
So the payment side of the cash book was overcast by rupees 1200, and because of that, the cash book balance of bank would have been 1200 lesser, and that is why this 1200 will come in the minus side.
Sir, this can be applicable for receipt side.
This is applicable for receipt side, but in that case, if receipt side is overcast, then balance would be more. If receipt side is undercast, the balance would be less. If payment side is overcast, the balance would be less. If the payment side is undercast, the balance would be more. What we will write here is overcast of payment side of the cash book. Right, guys? What Aryan asked and what I responded, have you all understood, guys, or not?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Let me write this here, guys. So whether it is balance of cash or balance of bank, for everything, the same thing applies. Right, guys? This you should understand this. You will write this later. Let me first complete this question. So we are done with this point also. Now the next point is there was a wrong credit of rupees 700 by the bank in the passbook. Because of wrong credit by the bank in the passbook, our passbook balance is more or cash book balance is more, guys. I'm asking you all. Guys, I'm asking. Because of this, the cash book balance is more or the passbook balance is more?
Pa- Passbook balance.
Right. Passbook balance is more. It means cash book balance is lesser by rupees 700 than the passbook balance, and that is why the 700 will also come in the minus
Minus
column.
item.
Wrong credit by bank. The last one, guys, is a check of rupees 4,300 issued to a supplier was mistakenly recorded in the receipt side of the cash book. It should have been recorded on the payments in the payment side of the cash book, but it was recorded in the receipt side of the cash book, right? Because of this, what has happened is that in our cash book, the balance is more than the passbook balance. By how much? By double of this, that is 8,600. Because it was not recorded on the payment side. If it was not recorded anywhere in the cash book, our cash book balance would have been more than the passbook balance by rupees 4,300 only. But we did two mistake. We not only missed to record this in the payment side, but we also recorded it in the receipt side. And because of that, our cash book balance is more by rupees 8,600, that is double of this check, than the passbook balance. Are you understanding this, guys, or not all? I'm
Yes, sir.
asking.
Nice. No, I did not understand. Why is it double?
Let's say here we have salaries of rupees 7,000. We should check for salaries of rupees 7,000. Instead of recording it this side, if I record it in the preset side, right? I recorded this side. When everything was correct, the balance was 24,000. Yes, right? That you know. Now, if I
Yes, sir.
record the
Yes, sir.
7,000 this side, the balance here, the total here would be how much? 68. So, same 68 I will
Eight.
write here. The total you also know that of this side, including salaries, was 37. Now it would be 30,000 only because
Yes, sir.
7. So, 68 minus 30. That is how much? 38. It means our balance unnecessarily increased by how much? The actual balance is 24,000, but now the balance has become 38, means the balance has increased by how much? Double of this
14,000.
check amount. That is with 14,000.
Yes, sir.
Have you all understood, guys, or not this? I'm asking all. Ashutosh, Hunar, Manvi.
Again, again,
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
again.
See, in the cash book, there was salaries of rupees 7,000 here, Aryan, right? If you remember.
Yes, sir.
Right. But instead of recording this here, this side, if we record the 7,000 this side, then our total would be how much? 68. So the same 68 we will write here. From 68, when we subtract this total, that is 30,000, our balance would be how much? 68 minus 30 is 38. But the actual balance
Yes,
was
sir.
how much? 24,000.
24.
Right. It means our balance, because of this mistake, has increased by how much? 14,000. That
38.
is double of the check amount. Got this now?
Yes, sir.
Aryan, have you got this?
Yes, sir.
So, guys, because of this point, our cash book balance is more by rupees 8,600 than the passbook balance. Since it is more, it will come in the plus column. And with this, guys, we are done with all the points till here. So now we will do the totals. Total of this side is 12, 5, 17, 21, 26, and 34. 34 and then 35, 300, 35, 800, 36, 500, 37, 37, 660. And here is 23, 24, 25, 26, 300, 26, 800, 27, 400, 27, 700, 27, 900, and 28, 600. 37, 660, 37, 660. The difference of the two is 9,060, which is debit or favorable balance as per cash book. I hope guys you all have got this. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Start noting it down, guys. From here, you have not much time, hardly 7 minutes for the session.